Nothing to offer but blood, sweat, toil, and tears. It's Winston Churchill. It might be a little bit different, but essentially, blood, sweat, toil, tears. That's all I can offer. The sweat of my brow. My blood, my work, my tears. He also says we need to fight on the beaches and fight in the hills, fight in the streets, fight on the landing grounds, fight in the fields. We should never surrender, and we'll fight even if it's by ourselves. The thing that I thought was interesting with this speech, at the very end, he says that the British fleet is going to continue to fight for the empire overseas, and they'll carry on the struggle till death, or, in God's good time, the new world, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old world. So he's basically calling out to the United States of America, the New World, to become the British Empire that Britain once used to be. So I don't really think it's a fight for civilization. It almost seems like it's a fight for empire. Can we really establish that we are not imperialist? Hitler was going to be an imperialist, so I guess, yeah. Is it better for us to be the imperialists? We're the target, but we're the authority, so we're the one with the military might. So if we need to, I guess, shoot people, we're allowed to do that. We spend trillions of dollars to maintain that right. We deprive our own people of health care necessary for life. Germany's had universal health care since the 1870s under Otto von Bismarck. So I thought it was interesting, The Darkest Hour. This is not Dunkirk, but the other one, The Darkest Hour. And they were like, should they capitulate? Should they offer peace terms to Hitler? Or fight until the end? And when he was in the subway, even that little girl said, fight until the end. And that's what he did, right? He listened to the people. The English people told Winston Churchill that essentially Hitler's on a suicide mission, and the only thing that's going to stop a vicious animal, a wild, vicious tiger, lion, a suicidal, wild, vicious tiger that's on the loose, a predator on the prowl, devouring and killing and maiming whoever the hell it wants to, is to stand up to the tiger, to fight the tiger. With your head in a tiger's mouth, what terms could you negotiate? You're negotiating from a position of weakness, not of strength. And if you have your head in a tiger's mouth, you have no leg to stand on. You have no grounds. So it was an exciting speech. Hitler was a fucking menace. Fuck Hitler. I'm not for sure if I want to fight for the British Empire. I like to actually fight for a world where we treat everybody as equals. The empire doesn't help me. Imperialism doesn't help the working class. And until the working class control the means of productions and also, therefore, the political machinery, I cannot trust. An empire is the oppressor. And everybody resents being oppressed. We hated when the British were oppressing us. So we killed a shit ton of redcoats. We killed the British imperialists that we're now saving in World War II. So it's not just human civilization. He adds the British Empire, and it seems weird that it's like the British fleet would keep on fighting even though we're fighting in the hills and shit. Ultimately, fight for England, Mother England, that island. The British Empire, I guess that is remarkable. Japan, they, have a high GDP and they're just an island. So it's kind of remarkable how these islands can, be such incredible producers, such efficiency, right, of land. But I just wanted to mention that thing. Basically, it was a clarion call to the United States, the New World, with all its power and might. We stand up and rescue the British Empire and the French Republic and the old world. The old world is on fire. The old European world is on fire. So, good New World, good America, will you come and save the British Empire? Is that what we were doing? We were like, you know what? Britain should have the Canary Islands or whatever the fuck they have. We will fight and die for the right for the British Empire to oppress the Canary people. Is that what we did? I like to think we stopped fascism. We stopped the menace of fascism. So, to be Antifa is to be human. An Antifa person stands up to the bullies. A fascist is a fucking bully. Do as I say or else there will be violence. That's a bully. And so I think Dunkirk and The Darkest Hour, I think these movies are coming out and that they're popular because of the fascists and queef that we have right now. Old fucking fuckface, old duck fuckface, McGee. What's his name? The, orange face, ferret-headed. That ferret-headed fuck. That orange-faced, ferret-headed fuckface McGee. No, not Bernie. Tulsi Gabbard is who needs to be the next president. And, you know, Cheeto Face is who else? Fuckface, you know what I'm talking about. Old fuckface. So, you know, all I got to offer is blood, sweat, toil, and tears. Make sure you listen to R.M. McClintock. He was a progressive of the Pueblo chieftain. He's the reason why Pueblo has home rule autonomous status today. So never forget that, Pueblo. If you have a passion for Pueblo, then you know where Pueblo was born. You know how it was birthed. It was birthed by charter convention. So get it straight.